YouTube. Not only do I like being sponsored by KettleheadPopcorn.com, which you can go to KettleheadPopcorn.com and use code FROST at checkout for 10% off. An additional 10% off, by the way, for the last day that you can get it at the entire website. It's 20% off. I'm very stoned right now in this moment. Can you tell? And I've eaten 2 whole large bags of popcorn tonight. It's been a good night. Enjoy the Ascension. All of them will be linked below in a GitHub link. But don't tell anybody after the intro what this Ascension is. Don't tell them. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. I feel like the silence is going to be really difficult on High Ascension because she just scales so fucking slowly. It takes her so long to get going. Okay, 1 HP burning elites. Not bad. Bing bong! God, not again. Oh, appreciate what you have before you don't have it anymore. Frostprime 2025. Bars. Some have said bars. I said that. When it's more damage to ding ding. Bing bong! Sorry. Alright, at least I have alternative damage. That's nice. Catcher, huh? So I should go sleepy time? I should go sleepy time? Are you saying that we should give thanks on this thankful day? That's exactly what I'm saying, Chad. Yeah. Home is where the shart is. That's what I'm saying, you know? Chad, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Can somebody please wake me up? Sally, are you a bot? You just be like saying shit sometimes, man, and I don't know. Just looks a little sus. You know? Sometimes it's just hard to tell. Sneak E strike. I'll take a sneak E strike. I really want some pellets. But we need more discard for the Hexaghost. And damage. I think I need to take this. Could take a poison potion. What up, Mateo? 3 strikes worth to kill. Is the popcorn celiac safe? Speak to that. What does that mean? As an ignorant bitch. What does that mean? Gluten-free. A number of the flavors are. Depends how sensitive you are. I know some people have said in the past that they're like uber-duber sensitive to gluten. That just... Okay.
My favorite silent card is Eviscerate. I just fibbed. Silent discard builds fun. Science.
Science. But there are a number of gluten flavors, and they are cooked in the same facility. But everything is... They cook one flavor at a time, and then they clean the place, and then they cook the next flavor. So it's not like they're not cross-contaminated, but, you know, there's some people that are like, if anything's cooked in the same location, I'm too sensitive. And that would, like, trigger a response. And I don't know if celiac does that. But I try to provide all the information that I can. You're welcome. But if you go to kettleheadpopcorn.com, you click on a random flavor. If it's gluten-free, it says it right there. Pumpkin spice, gluten-free. Spicy Southwest, gluten-free. Denver cheddar, gluten-free. Honey barbecue, gluten-free. Buffalo blue cheese, gluten-free. Sour cream and dill, gluten-free. I think they have gluten in only a couple of the flavors. Is it garlic parm? Yeah. Yeah, garlic parm has gluten in it. There's only a couple of the flavors that have it. I don't think I need another sneaky strike yet. I don't have enough discard for it, I don't think. All right. Kernel stuck in the tooth. Could take a dagger spray for next act just because I need some AoE. It's the last attack that I'll take, though. All right. Our HP is perfect. This is a good upgrade, but I think we need the damage. Just don't know where I want to... Maybe I upgrade this, actually, for a little bit more weakening. Do they sell in retail locations? They are in they're mostly retail. They're like 95% of their sales are retail. Not now, but yeah, all the retail locations are all in Colorado. They're in like, you'll see them in like a lot of like the small shops. Like, you know, you go into like the random like strip of like downtown area, and you walk into like a spice shop or a tea shop, or I've seen them in a lot of liquor stores and breweries. And first place I found them was at Skip Town, which is like a dog park. And then they are in Whole Foods as well. All the Whole Foods in Denver, or in Colorado. They're in most of those. Do you like Christmas music?
Poggies.
I don't mind Christmas music.
THX for all the content. Rarely show up on streams, but enjoy the content greatly.
I appreciate that. Thank you, friendo. Yeah, Whole Foods actually does a really good job at supplying local snacks. It's like, give Amazon all the shit, they deserve it, but 1W is they supply a lot of local brands. And listen, Costco's starting to talk, man. From what I've heard, Costco's wanting them. Thinking. Wow. Love Kettlehead, man. All right, we got a little bit lucky with the draw order, but I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Doppelganger? It's not the best. Pandies? We did remove 2, but I still think the Pandoras can be extraordinarily exceptional here. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah. That's incredible. What does Ascension 100 mean? Means that we stay up till 1 billion o'clock. Sorry. The doppelgangers do actually serve, like, the smallest little purpose here. And it's the fact that I can play them for 0 to up my ink bottle account. Right, guy, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you greatly, fam. Thank you. Very cool. Expertly played. Wow. Oh, fuck me. If this was the upgraded guy, wait, no, I don't roll for it. Do I roll for it? It's 9 damage. Do I roll for 9? I think I roll for 9. Just because we have a 40% chance of getting a potion here. Yes! Crippling Cloud Plus. We did lose a lot of block, and we could use a good form of weakening. So, Ornamental Fan, that's a good form of block. And then we go here, and we get the Chemical X. We get the 3rd doppelganger, baby. Plans is better than waffle. Says you. I can also afford both, dummy. I don't know if I want it, though. It's a little clunky right now. Is the waffle even vegan? I hope so. The fuck are you making waffles with? Are waffles made with eggs? Is that real? I thought it was just like a bunch of flour and starchy shit. I guess Eggo waffles. I'm thinking about removing. I don't know what I would remove here. Flechettes is like the worst that we have right now. Because it's so upgrade hungry and like we have so many other things that are already hungry hippos for some upgrades. So this is only 3 max HP. Oh my god, that's so bad. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about making the dex slightly more efficient. So I think I don't know. Flechettes can be good in a lot of places, though. Let's just move on. Let's just roll. Let's just roll with what we've got. You know? Roll with the ones we've got. Let's do this first.
80 months, that's like how a plea used to be. That's like 10 years already.
Tight. Jinxies. With the 80 goddamn months. Make it a big 80 in chat, please. Thank you, friend. Just stacking up the ink bottle. Mr. Morans with the 79. Okay, get a 80 and then a 79. Holy, escape plan is insane. Do I want to remove? I could get rid of the flechettes now. Could also get rid of this outmaneuver. Yeah, I like that more, I think. Okay. Yeah, look at this flechettes here, man. Did hurt my ears just a little bit. Do you play any TTRPGs? I play... Wait, that's tabletop. Okay. Didn't know if it was trading card tabletop. I play D&D professionally every single Monday on the stream. Gamba! Wait, did I just perfect the fucking fight? Wait, am I going crazy mode? What do you mean professionally? I mean that I am part of a game with a bunch of other content creators. And, well, some of us are content creators. Some of us are content creators and musicians. Or one of us. I'm with, so it's Benjamin Briggs, who if you listen to the music that I listen to on stream, you've heard his music all the time. Cobalt Streak, very renowned indie gamer, but especially very known for Isaac. Squeedinky Dink, known for zero gaming prowess at all, but she occasionally says something that's kind of funny, usually derogatory towards men. Also playing with Miss Magitech, aka Tracy, who is a stellar cosplayer and professional TTRPG player. And then our host is Bub Talks, who he's the DM, and his entire streaming career is making D&D campaigns and playing D&D and telling stories. That's the way that he likes to say it, is he just likes to tell stories for a living. He's a goofball gamer on top of that, but it's what he likes to be known for. I would say that it's part of my job every week to play. Do you guys post campaigns anywhere? YouTube.com/BubTalks. I will admit, a lot of us were new when we started, or newer to the game. I'd only played one game myself before. So we do start off, I think, a little bit slow, but fuck if it's not good now, man. And there is on Bub's channel, I don't know if it's unlisted or if it's listed, but if you type !D&D recap into my chat, there is a like 15, 16 minute long video that gets you up to date to like midway through season 3 of our show. That gets you just like the super up to date version, and then you would only have to watch the previous like 8 episodes or something that have come out. Yeah, because I think we just did like episode 18 or something yesterday or on Monday. I should probably get some Kettlehead popcorn. You probably should. I could go more elites. I could also go this path that has an option of a campfire, just because we have so much upgrade that. But this way does have 2 elites and a campfire. All right, fuck, let's do it this way. What if I were to burst my Gamba? That's terrible. That sounds like dog shit. Is the biggest piece of dog shit. Isn't that Dwayne The Rock Johnson that says that? It's the biggest piece of dog shit. Piece of dog shit. Oh my god, we played Doppelganger and it did something. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Perfectly set up ink bottle. Honestly, you could consider a masterful stab with just how much we're cycling the deck right now to deal a lot of front-loaded damage. I honestly would prefer like another Eviscerate or another Sneaky Strike over it. Okay. Just gotta keep in mind that these guys are a little bit goofy mode. I think we should be fine. I think we should be okay, hopefully. Let's play this draw 2 potion. So good. Love drawing 2. One of my favorite things to do is to draw 2. Don't you know? Oh my god, Doppelganger's doing something again. Pogs in chat. Yeah, we know this guy's bugged. That's fine. Reflex. Tor. When I convince people to try Slay the Spire who are unfamiliar with the genre, you can tell them that I hate most card games and that I really like this game. That's worked on a few of my friends. Yo, Zeox. Chat, claps and chat for Zeox. Supporting the stream like fucking crazy today. Much love, fam. Hope you have a good day. I'm getting a bit unlucky. Zeox, there's no way you just gifted me another 50 fucking subs. I'm gonna blow my fucking load, dude. Thank you, Tori. So wait, why isn't this guy's damage increased? Is this guy also bugged, or is the percentage just not enough? Shuriken? Leg Sweepingtons? I don't think I want a Sweepingtons. Thank you, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus, man. Jesus. Okay, set up the ink bottle for next turn. Do not play the other doppelganger. Do not! Wait, Frost, do I play the other doppelganger? You do not.
Maybe it has to
Wait,
do with Slavers being both elites and normal enemies depending on context.
Oh, wait, that actually could be it. Tools of the plans. Tools of the planets. Did Tri-Sentries act weird? I don't believe so, no. So yeah, maybe that debunks it. It sucks because I want to play this doppelganger, but I also don't want to play it because I don't want to use my bottle. So I'm actually going to do this so that we hopefully draw into our other doppelganger, and we get to play that one. Wait, am I fucking cooking with a giga big brain? Oh my god! My brain is huge! What the hell was that, man? Somebody fucking look at this guy's brain. It's lumpier and wetter than the average brain for sure. Acrobatics. Upgrade me. Definitely highest on the priority list. This dude's got wrinkles on his wrinkles. What if I could stun this guy turn one? Thoughts? That'd be crazy, dude. That'd be crazy, man. That'd be crazy. Holy fuck, I killed him. What? Wait, that's actually kind of insane. Piercing Well Plus, please and thank you. What's the next best upgrade for us? Is it ever like a reflex upgrade or a tactician upgrade? Probably a tactician upgrade. Turn one killing the avocado is crazy. That just means that this deck is like a league in its own right now. Somebody nominate this shit for the streamer awards. I think the shell parasite is the same as the parasite card. Yeah, one's just bigger and then one's in my ass. Eviscerate. Unlucky draw there. But have you ever been in a rubber room? A rubber room with rats? This is a hard choice, actually. Might be an alchemize. Wait, no, but my potion's stuck. But it might be an alchemize. But like 4 strength, 2 draw. What the hell? Would you rather be in a rubber room filled with rats, or
$100,000? Would you rather have $100,000 in your bank account right away, or Renegade Raider?
Renegade Raider.
That kid just doesn't know finances, you know? It's like the Rizzler when the Rizzler said that everybody's rent should be $45. Rizzler for president! Dude, honestly, if a president came out and said that they were going to make everybody's rent $45, do you think that they would win? It's not possible, but the idea of it is so illustrious that maybe not even 45. What if it was rent couldn't be over $500? Like mortgages could. Well, rent? Wait up. Sorry. As a landlord, you wouldn't vote for this. Right. But like there's more renters out there than landlords, so like I'd probably get outvoted. Like I would understand why you would vote for that is what I'm saying. Like, I would get it. Even though I would resent you for it, I would get it. I would understand. You know? But then all places would go up for sale instead of rent? Yeah. Yep. Oh. Yeah. That's the point. You've fallen into my trap card. The trap, me just shaking my ass really fucking hard. Draw tactician. Balls. Balls in my mouth. Balls in my mouth. I got balls in my mouth. Big balls in my mouth. Thanks for the fun YouTube content. First time watcher here. Yo. What's up, Stitches? Wait, I'm actually owning, because this guy dies here, and then this guy dies next turn, and then I die. What the hell? Why would I die? Wait, that guy doesn't die. Draw me. I love how, like, I mentioned something as, like, a... This is what I keep talking about with Twitch chat. I mentioned something as, like, a complete little goofy meme. I'm just like, chat, what if rent was $45? Just like the Rizzler said. You know, the 10-year-old kid... And then chat literally goes, well, that just, like, wouldn't make any fucking sense. Like, imagine if you did that when I showed you the Renegade Raider. Because it's the same thing. It's literally the exact same thing as if I showed you Renegade Raider. You guys didn't do it then. Imagine having a slightly less neurodivergent community. I fucking couldn't. Never could. They're perfectly divergent. He could buy a couple thousand Renegade Raiders. That kid is fucking stupid as hell. That's what I'm saying, man. Dumbass kid. You don't know what you got till it's gone. What if they got $1 zillion? Oh my god. What if rent was $10?
I think we should go back to the old bread and butter.
What is that? Yo, Sisbeans, thank you for the gifted sub. I just find you funny. It's only annoying when I just make a joke. Like, what was it earlier today? What did I say earlier today that really fucking annoyed me? I literally told chat that they were insufferable.
If rent was $10, I would quit my job and spend the rest of my life being a pedantic little fuck in Twitch chats.
Something to do with cigarettes? Yeah, it ended with cigarettes. It ended with cigarettes. What did it start with? Oh, yeah. What is it? It was, I, yesterday, turned ohm. Chat, can you do the ohm alert real quick, just for context here? Just hit a little ohm real quick. I turned that alert to have 0 cooldown, okay? So if chat spammed ohm, it happened like 150 times, okay? And then somebody in chat was like, yeah, but isn't that your fault that you did that? And I said, well, that's like saying that it's a gun shop's owner's fault when they sell a gun to somebody and then they go out and commit an atrocity. And then chat got really real with it. They got really real with it. We know this guy's bugged, by the way. Don't need to focus on damage this fight. Okay. Chat didn't get their background check run at the Ohm store. Yeah, they were like, should car shop owner or should car dealerships be responsible when somebody buys a car to commit vehicular manslaughter? Oh my god, dude. God damn it, chat. It was so funny. They're so funny, man. You guys are genuinely so fucking funny. It was just all over Ohm. That's the whole thing. It was just all over Ohm. It was just all because of Ohm. All a result of Ohm. Always has been. Always has just been a result of the Ohm. All right, one's in chat if you were legitimately biting your tongue while I was rehashing the joke that you shouldn't bring up the realistic efficacies of. One in the chat if you were like, I shouldn't make the parallels. No. Malaise. Okay, another eviscerate or another wraith form, another piercing wail, another wraith form. What the hell? Well, technically, it is the gun owner's fault. Focusing on sucking butt, Tristan. You fucking suck butt, bro.
You bite your tongue to refrain from making serious comments on jokes the streamer makes. I bite my tongue to refrain from just making the same shitty landlord jokes over and over. We are not the same.
You're more alike than you'll ever know. Fuck, the head is bugged! God damn it. Wait, he did so much damage there. Wait, how much damage was that? Was that like plus 10 strength? Wait, am I dead? Ow. $17 instead of 9. Yo, another gamble? That's a lot of fucking damage, man. I think I might just be able to focus you and just let the Tingsha kill the other guys. Alright, never mind. I had drew poorly. My fault, for real, for real. Yo, FR? Yeah, for real, for real. Wait, chat, FR? Can't you just spam 2 calculated gambles? So if I have 10 cards in my hand and I use one of them, then I will draw 9 cards. I have 35 cards in my deck. No.
Yeah, I ain't doing all that math or sorry that that happened to you. Bit of an essay there, idiot.
Dude, what the hell? Inventory. What can make this deck better? Another reflex, probably. More acrobatics. If I could do tricks on it. How much damage has Tingsha done? Just a classy 910 damage. Classy. Other acrobatics? Nah. Bum 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 bum. Holy man. Holy bro. That's like all my draw, man. What the fuck? Flechettes is a lot of damage, huh? I do like a lot of damage. Okay. Help! Help me! Kill that guy! Frost, you're sounding a little bit old right now. Maybe that's because I am old. Have you ever thought about that, chat? Have you ever thought that your streamer is old and washed up? No, not my streamer. My streamer could never be. My streamer is big and strong. You're just wrinkly? I actually got crazy good natural skin. I got like a super buffed skin roll at birth or something. My skin's just kind of easy to deal with. You're not even 30? Not yet. Wait till 35. Motherfuckers, when they don't realize that, like, some people age faster than others are like, bro, you're at the age that's just before mine. Wait until you're at my age. Like, not to rag on Squid more, but it's just using it as an example because I love Squid. Squid is much, much, much younger than me. But she's gone through menopause. I'm not going to sit there and tell Squid, you're not even 29 yet. Wait until you get to 29. You just fucking wait. Because what you already perceive, it is much worse. You know? "35, you're past the threshold of being an adult longer than you were a kid." 18 years old, so slightly almost there. I think 35, you get bad at math. Side effect. No, 18, you're an adult. 17, you're a kid. Yeah, but at 18 years old, right? 18 and 0 days, you were a kid for 18 years, right? You were a kid for 18 years. That's what I'm saying. Just because the age is you were 17 when you were a kid, like the number said 17. You lived the full year of 17, which means you got it. You got it. We got there eventually. We figured it out. We're on the same page. Math is tough. I just happened to be really good at it when I was a kid, you know? Not to brag or anything, but I was a 4.0 GPA. Yeah, that's a big deal, by the way. Just in case you're wondering, Tristan, is that a big deal? Yeah. It is. Wait, I'm taking damage. No. Whoa. As somebody that was a kid once, that is a big deal. Fuck. Would have liked to play that piercing well. .0 just meant that you are a huge fucking nerd. No! I was not. It's actually crazy how little I've used this burst. Maybe I should use it more. What mod do I use the Great Rune Relics for? I'd have to look next time I open it up. Sorry to say that I don't know off the top of my head, Jonathan. I'm a piece of shit. Many people are saying this. The streets have been saying this. As soon as you're out of college, nobody gives a damn about your grades. Yep. That's why they say C's get degrees. People do not give a shit. Could you suggest any additional training for freestyle swimming from your swimming days? I'm an avid amateur freestyler, and all I do on top of the swimming is working on my shoulder mobility. Would really appreciate any insight. Sorry for being serious. I love that you asked that question. I really fucking do, because that is cool as shit that you care about my opinion. When I was a swimmer, I was very young. I was 15, 16, like bare, you know, when I was ending my swimming career. And I coached for a number of years after that, but I coached a lot of children. I coached kids that needed to learn how to swim. I coached kids up to like 15, 16, 17 years old. But I was coaching people that were doing it recreationally more than they were doing it competitively. So I would say that in terms of getting better at like distance freestyle, I would have to consult my fucking coach because I have no idea. That's why, like, I always felt like growing up, I've always needed a coach. I've never been one that was very good at self-discipline when it comes to training. So I apologize that I'm probably not going to have a good answer for you. I'm really not. And also, the organization that I went to for swimming, we barely did anything outside of the pool. We did 1 day a week outside of the pool. Other than that, it was... Other than the 1 day of a week... No! But yeah, the place that I went to for swimming, we were number 3 in the nation for fastest swimming organizations, but we were one of the least, or we produced some of the least number of Olympic and college talent, because by the time children were aging out of our organization, they were ruined. Because our coaches figured out that if you train children really fucking hard for like 12 years, from ages like 8 to 18, like 10 to 12 years, that they would be really fucking fast because their bodies could recover from all of the muscle contraction, but they would be absolutely destroyed. And still to this day, if I don't stretch for a week, I can't touch my toes. Even though, like, if I regularly stretch, I can get decently flexible. But if I stop stretching for a week, I can no longer touch my toes. And then I have to do, like, 2 more weeks of stretching. Reminds me of dancers. It's extremely similar. There's a lot of that in, like, dancing, in gymnastics. Yeah. So I would not even say that what I went through is a good rule, I guess. I don't know. I think it's about getting coaching for some sessions. Appreciate it. But yeah, children are just so good with recovery. Thanks for the insight. Yeah, I think, yeah, if you don't have a coach, there are a lot of masters programs out there. And I thought about getting into masters for a while. I had a number of teams reaching out to me because they wanted me to score them some points when I was like in my early 20s. Can you hover over your pots to see if it has ascension debuff? So this one doesn't. This one is 4 strength. This one is 9 block. This one has nothing. And this one is nothing. I think I'm going to take the entropic brew here. Was just curious. I love my swimming. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Really happy for you. Maybe take a dex potion too for the heart fight. So that we lose a little bit less fast with the wraith forms. Could also remove our curse here. Just having one less card in the deck is good too. Makes me feel calm and happy. Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. Is it ever a Blade Dance calculated gamble angle? Wonder if we should try to just kill this guy here. Turn 1. We definitely just want to play Wraith Form if we find it, right? Hey, we found Wraith Form. I dislike swimming when they started to expect me to swim fast instead of just enjoying my time. Speak your shit! Speak your shit real goddamn hard. Hell yes. Damn. Same. No, when I started out coaching, it was because, well, sorry. So my brother coached with this girl named Laurel. Shout out Laurel. Loved Laurel. And Laurel was the head coach of the summer swim team at the Jewish Community Center. But during the winter, she was the assistant coach. And somebody else was the head coach of the winter team. Because if you don't know how swimming works, the summer team is usually, at least in like places that have moderate climates that run between hot and cold. The summer team was like outdoor recreational, just for funsies. The winter team was like all year round, super fucking serious. So there was another person that was the coach for the winter team. And I went to Laurel and I was like, hey, you know, I'm not swimming anymore for competitive reasons. I was like 17 at the time. I had been done swimming for 2 years. But I want to like come back and I want to swim just to stay in shape. Is it cool if I just come and practice with you guys, and then I'll also be your assistant coach during the summer when you're then the head coach? She was like, absolutely, come do that. And I did. And then the head coach in the winter, she saw me in practice, introduced herself, and I was like, yeah, you're dope, whatever. And then she saw that I was faster than her main swimmers, than like her fastest swimmers. I was significantly faster. And she immediately started, I noticed after the first 2 weeks of getting there, or of being a part of the practice, she started asking me to go off in my own lane by myself so that I could train on faster and harder intervals. And I immediately stopped and asked her, and I was like, what the hell is this? And she was like, I want to get you back to where you were. I was like, you need to go fuck yourself. I'm much like Kylan, where I sink when I swim. Dude, I saw him in person do that too. It was actually impressive how much he sinks. But I still think I could train him. I still think I can train his ass. All right.
Good ink bottle.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Testo!
Happy Thanksgiving for Murricaland inhabitants.
Testo. Testo, how goes the League of Legends? How goes being a League of Legends freak? What the hell? New champion makes me unhappy with my life, but I'm enjoying the times when I get mid lane. Heard that. Yo, Alib. What is the scariest sight to see when you walk into your rally? Alib! No! The new champion's bad in TFT. Oh, the horrors. Or, as some might say, oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Dark Zap! Thank you for the brand new one. Speaking of League of Legends, people, imagine Dark Azap.
Monka!
This guy sounds like he loves Imagine Dragons. I do. Imagine dragging these balls across your face, Tristan. That scared me. I'm sorry. Chad, am I a scary person? If you had to define me, would you define me as scary? Okay, I want this to go away, so I'm just gonna let it die. Yeah, you're terrifying. Fuck. What could I do to not be so scary? What if I gave everybody in the stream a free Renegade Raider? Thoughts?
Can I take $100,000 instead?
No, you don't understand the value, so I wouldn't give it to you on principle. God, I just let out a stinky fart.
Tingsha check.
Tingsha has dealt 1,730 damage. Cut them down! Chat, that is Ascension 25 taken care of. Let's go see what Ascension 26 does. I still have yet to complete any Ascensions with the Ironclad. Elite enemy HP is increased. Normal enemy HP is increased. Elite enemies attacks are enhanced. Normal enemies attacks are enhanced. Potion effects are reduced. Ascension 26. Enemy behavior patterns are enhanced? What? Their behavior patterns? What does that even mean? Now that's a fucking monka.
He's an arsonist on a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks and